What is up everyone, Luke here, time for another Tutorial Tuesday video. This week we've got the Macaco, which is a Brazilian Capoeira type movement, and it kind of looks like a backwards cartwheel, and we obviously use it in parkour, freerunning, tricking, whenever we want to, depending if that's your sort of style. You can use it to bail, so if you land out of a backflip or something, you can use a Macaco to get yourself out of the sticky situation, or you can use it to go into a combo or anything like that. So the first step with the Macaco is obviously figure out which side you're going on. For me, I like to put my left hand down. I'm a bit backwards though, because my right hand isn't my strong hand. But I guess it's the way you cartwheel. So for me, I cartwheel to the left, which means obviously my left hand goes down first. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from a crouch position. And you need quite good back flexibility in this, because you're basically going from here over, and your legs are going to come over your head. So obviously if you've got a tight back, lower back, upper back or anything like that, you're not actually going to be able to get over. So if you've seen the gymnast's backwards walkover, it's kind of similar to that, but we can start it going round the side and then eventually get it more and more vertical. So step one, start crouching down, okay? And what you want to do is have your left hand, or if you're doing it to the right, your right hand, backwards behind you, fingertips facing backwards, alright? What you're going to do from here is you're going to drive your hips up as you throw your opposite arm behind you, and it's going to find the floor. Okay, now you're going to kick one leg up. For me, I like to kick my right leg up and then my left leg sort of follows, okay? If you kick your right leg up, generally you land on your right leg first and then your left leg comes behind you like that. If you kick your left leg up, you land on your left leg and then your right leg sort of comes through. And you can either plant it down and go to a pop trick, or swing it through and go into a cork, gain or anything like that. So I'll quickly go over a few ways you can go about learning this trick, and then I'll go into a little bit more detail, common errors, and how to get your Macaco better and things like that. So step one, make sure you watch last week's tutorial. I'll put that up there. The scoot tutorial, basically we're going to start off with a scoot, but instead of going forwards, we're going to bring it round sideways and eventually get it more vertical, just like we do in the Macaco. So it looks like this. So step two, play around with landing on your left leg first and then your right leg first. So the last one, I landed on my left leg first. This one, take note how I drive my right leg over, and that leg will be the one that lands first. Step three, I want you to try practicing doing it with both hands. So as your left hand already starts the floor, you're going to drive your right arm up and over as you extend your hips up and find the floor with your right hand. So it looks like this. So step four, the final step, because this trick isn't physically scary, you're not really going over your head as such, you can just practice this on a soft floor, so wood chip or sand, or actually maybe not wood chip, that would hurt a little bit, but sand, if you can find some soft astro or anything like that, that will do the job. But step four is to just keep increasing the angle ever so slightly until you're going over. Now it's personal preference whether you want to put one hand down and then drive the other up and over, or if you just want to drive that first hand over like that and do a one-handed one. It's entirely up to you. Give it a go. Okay, so have a look in slow-mo at all the different points that I've spoke about in this video. Watch how I start driving one leg more than the other in some videos, and watch how I land on one leg, the right leg first followed by the left leg, or sometimes I land on my left leg and sort of swing that right leg through. So you guys want to play around with it and see which one feels more comfortable for you, but you can also use them in different situations, like I said before, if you want to go into a combo. But I'll quickly cover some common errors now. So common error number one, you drive your hips too far forward rather than up and back, and I'll show you what that looks like now. Common error number two, having that arm out but bending it too soon, so your chest and your upper half just collapses. Common error number three, as your hands down ready to go into the Macaco, driving that arm way too far backwards, so not pulling your hips up enough, meaning you'll probably land quite low to the floor. So last thing to do with the Macaco is to get comfortable with it and maybe put it into a combo or bail with it. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but I'll show you what I mean now. Basically I'm going to do a backflip, and then as I land I'm going to go into a Macaco. So instead of me rolling backwards and smacking my head on the floor, I've actually got the support knowing that my head's up off the floor and I can get out of it safely. So after you've figured out how to bail with it, you can try and put it in combos. Now this one can kind of get confused with a trick called a Valdez, which is basically a one-handed back handspring, which is slightly off axis. But Valdez, Macaco, same bloody thing. So yeah, check this out. So there's two ideas of combos which you can use in the Macaco / Valdez, same bloody thing to me, but whatever. So yeah, this was a Macaco tutorial. Look out for next week's tutorial, again on the Tuesday. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next. I might start doing some more parkour based ones, give some flips a rest and then come back to them at a later date, but I'm not too sure yet. But apart from that, be sure to check out my YouTube, be sure to check out Freerun's YouTube, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Apart from that, take care, train safe, see you next week, and